What's up, what's good? Yes, it's your boy Daki, spelled Darkiee. Now the E's according to you can put as much as you want. Yes, I want to say a big thank you to our fans. We sure you do. We appreciate it. We love it. And yes, we are very grateful to you guys. We're the biggest fan as much as you are our fans. Also, moving to the news, they will begin with DAVIDO. DAVIDO is one guy that, you know, in any line of news, you always say DAVIDO on a daily news because this guy always put himself out there to be seen by people. At the point we saw where DAVIDO actually going to be headlining this one, the Afro Nation in Ghana. There's going to be joined. It's going to be joined with likes of Meek Mill, P Square, Rema, Stonebwoy, Ashake, That Joe Adekunle Good, CK, Black Sheriff, Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Kamufela, Gaiki, and Kamido. For DAVIDO, we know from now like the end of the year, it's going to be a very, very busy time for him. Now, the point we saw where DAVIDO earlier in the year, where actually had this one where he featured on the Qatar 2022 World Cup soundtrack, and then that was a big win for him and everything. Because at the time, it's really a thing to, I think for Africa, only like some few persons will be able to do that. For DAVIDO at the time, so it's really amazing for him. And looking like it was going to end there and everything, this time they've actually announced, and then he came out saying, let it be known that DAVIDO will be the first African artist to perform for over 5 billion people around the world on the World Cup stage come November 2022 at the Al Bayt Stadium in Dubai. That for DAVIDO in Qatar, rather, for DAVIDO is going to be a very amazing time for him and everything. At the time, it was the only one, but this time they've added somebody to the list again, making them two. Who is this person? None other than Kizz Daniel. Now the point was talking, then I come out to say, that was like long before now. Then actually came out like more of a prophecy coming to say, God, I want to perform Buga for World Cup with the mass choir. Help me say amen. That was like a wish at the time. And then just today came out saying, and the Lord said, see you in Qatar. So for now, we're sure that Kizz Daniel is going to be in Qatar and they're going to make his dream come true because he actually planned having the mass choir thing in there. And this time indeed is going to have those guys singing in Qatar in front of 5 billion persons, and then we know it's amazing time for this one. Now, the stadium cannot contain 5 billion persons, yeah? But then the idea of that is the fact that people watching from home and everywhere, cumulatively, is actually 5 billion, if not more than that. Moving on is Fireboy. Now, the problem is already Fireboy. Fireboy has been breaking record like ever since, like, from he dropped that project, and he has been breaking all records. So most of his new styles are just achievement. And this time, is no different because we saw Fireboy and Ed Sheeran became the first ever Afrobeat song in history to cross 40 weeks inside the UK single chart and remains as the highest charting Afrobeat of all time. Fireboy DML, After Tears and Goosebumps becomes the first Afrobeat album without a feature to hit 100 million streams. Like, amazing for him. So Fireboy has earned over 2 billion career streams across all platforms. And then just like last week we saw where this one with Ed Sheeran, the Peru remix, got his platinum badge in France, and then he came out saying platinum Messi, and then he had Peru. So Messi in French means thank you. So he said thank you France for that one. For Fireboy, like I said, it's been achievement and record all the way. And this time we've seen Fireboy actually become Fireboy Playboy album hits 300 million streams on Spotify. That's not game fit. For Fireboy, like I said, he has been smashing records ever since he actually had released this one, the Playboy project. And then you really cannot underestimate this guy because tomorrow is a new day and we don't know what to look like for Fireboy. For Fireboy, we say congratulations and we wish him the best on his endeavors. Moving on is Ruga. Now Ruga is one person that, like, for his age and his craft, he does amazingly well. That is dance step with the whole thingy, moonwalk thingy has been all amazing. Everybody's dancing that thing, looking like it has been there for like a whole long period and everything. Yeah, we saw where he came at the point when he was in Tanzania, and then he said, I'm here and I didn't forget my bag. See you October 1st. Now, if you recall, there was like train dice towards Kizz Daniel did at the point where the promoter said he forgot his bag or something, and then this coming out to say, I'm here and yes, I didn't forget my bag. More looking like Ruga has learned the fact that he has to know how to use social media and have used that social media very, 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 very well. Moving on, we saw an interview where he had with Glitch Africa, and then he spilled a whole lot on this interview. Started with the fact to say when he said, there is no way fame won't get into your head, and then it was like saying, the fact that you're successful is a thing, is a niche that you must create, and then when you create that niche, you will always get to your head because it's fame. Like, you can't make it not get to your head because some stuff you won't do again, you won't go someplace again, and it's what comes with fame. So he said it has to get to your head on that one. Now, went for that saying, he's talking about his experience in Computer Village, yeah, and that was like the funny one where he said his phone got missing. He said he was working at Computer Village at the point where a client came in, can't give him I think the guy gave him 1,000 to go and buy shawarma or something, and then he already went to get the shawarma, thinking he would have kept the change or something. When he came back, the client actually went away with the phone and everything, and people were like, were you that dumb not to see that coming or something. But then he said he just finished secondary school. He was naive and he didn't know what. But then Comfortable is that kind of place where stuff like that can actually happen to you. Now he went to the last guy. He went to the lap of me when he talked about the prince, and then he said, "The prince is the only person I'm cool with. That's my father, my G, my brother, my friend, my gist mate, and my roommate." He said, "That's the prince." I know this brought like a lot of controversy because if the prince is the only person, according to his words, the prince is the only person is the only person I'm cool with. So what happened to Don Jazzy? What happened to these guys? If in your words you're saying the prince is the only person you are cool with, so that got fans talking saying, where is Don Jazzy? Because he has also played a role in your career. So where is Don Jazzy? But we don't know. What we know is the fact that he came out to say the only person I'm cool with at the moment is the prince. Why? Because he's my father, my G, my brother, best friend, gistmate, and roommate. Maybe he says in his house because he says my roommate, but whatever it is, he's saying the prince is that guy. So guys, we've come to the end of this one. I'm going to catch you guys on the very, very next one. Stay safe, guys.